What's going on, YouTube fans? I'm back. Glids Vids 1. The sun is out, the rain is gone, the snow is gone. Time to get onto some summer things. Like, I was researching some hiking. I don't do much hiking, so this should be good. But a single day pack, they say, is 10 to 20 pounds. Multi-day pack is 30 to 50. Just seems like if I had 50 pounds on my back, I'd be camping, I think. I mean, the only reason I have that much weight when I go out in the woods is because of my camera gear. So anyway, I got your everyday average backpack, guys. The only thing that I have attached to this is a plastic knife sheath, weighs a fraction of a pound, and this little tiny, it's an old, like, I don't know what it is, but I put it on this strap and I can put my Band-Aids in it, and like a little first aid pack, you know, just something light, out of the way. Okay, so that's that. I mean, it's completely empty. Okay. I got my new fish scale. Courtney got me for Christmas. I'll turn that on. Let's get you so you can see. All zeroed out. Backpack on. Okay. It is locked in. It won't weigh anymore. 1.80. Okay, so this backpack right now weighs 1.80. I'm gonna go grab a pencil and write that down. All right, 1.80. Start weight. Okay, guys, started just doing a quick Google search before this video, and a recent study in Yosemite National Forest. This is, I think, a year. 4,661 people get lost a year. That equals like 13 people a day. Something to think about. You go out in the woods. Most people, believe it or not, get lost in the woods because they want to go off trail to go to the bathroom. So if you do go off trail to go to the bathroom and you start walking and you realize you've walked further than you did going to the bathroom, stop. But yeah, that's crazy. Most people getting lost going to the bathroom. Who would have thought? Another thing is that you want to do going out in the woods is, you know, check the weather. You know, you can always shed clothes, you can't add stuff. And carry some kind of protection. Big knife, you know, wildlife can get you. Believe it or not, it can get you. So, carry a gun. I mean, I usually go out with this. It's a big gun, but you never know what is coming out of the woods in me. So, sometimes I don't take it, you know. But if it's a place I don't know, I definitely take it just to be safe. If you don't want to carry a gun, just carry something, you know? Something's better than nothing. And once you figure out that you're lost, stay put. Stay put. Or if you're not far from a water source, go to that water source, but mark your trail, okay? You can survive 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food. So something else to think about when going hiking, lightweight food. Okay guys, let's get started. We're gonna try to fill this stuff up with stuff that I could use to survive. I don't care about going camping in the woods. If I'm going camping in the woods, I'll bring camping gear. But if I'm going out in the woods, you don't need to bring the whole house with you. So we got our weight on that. Let's get started. Where do we want to start? If I got lost right away. Okay, let's just solve that problem. I believe they're in here. This table's full of stuff, guys. So one thing you can do to avoid the problem is mark your trail. Don't get lost at all, guys. One thing I like to do is they make a biodegradable caution tape. So if you take a couple feet of that, and if you don't want to go buy some, stop by your local fire department, your police station. I'm sure they'll give you a piece to do what you're doing. What you want to do is roll that up as tight as you can, like so. Once that's rolled up, it's got to be something to do with the scissors, but they stay all rolled up. So you're going hiking, you know what I mean? You can take small pieces, mark your trails, guys. Just avoid the problem at all. Just don't get lost. If you are leaving the trail to go to the bathroom, these are perfect, guys. Biodegradable, and caution tape breaks down quick, very quick in the element. So you can do it with anything though, guys. A piece of yarn, anything you want to do not to get lost. So we'll finish going through this can right here. We got this little can. Courtney got it for Christmas. It had a little pair of socks in it. Looks like a beer can or a soda can. Inside this was the trail markers. It's a little candle, you know? This here I like to call a fish and fire stick. In here there's stuff to start a fire. There's a balloon bobber. There's hooks and sinkers inside the tape. I'll probably do a video on how to do this later, but inside here is everything you need to go fishing with. So if you come across a stream or a lake, you're covered. Strike anywhere matches, guys. They are a lifesaver. You can light those on a rock. And in another candle. So we're gonna put all that stuff back in this little container. And guys, containers will save you as well, okay? So in this, we have everything to start our fire and go fishing, okay? Got the backpack. Geez, we'll just throw this, no, I don't know. That's the only problem, is organizing your backpack. But if we wanted to do just a quick way, I suppose we could just throw everything in. So that's in there. Let's go with a couple bottles of water. That's gonna add a little bit of weight. So you've got something, okay? Now, I found these. I haven't tried them yet. I'm gonna save it for another video. But it's like 2 little quick hydration packs. So something to think about. Or you could just pack like 2 Gatorades maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's better. I'll have to compare them. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, so you got your, another thing I like to do, just an empty bottle. You know, I got it hooked to a little clip with, you know, some twine just tied around the bottle. You never know, you need string or whatnot. All right, quick weight, we're just gonna clip it on. Not worried about packing up. Okay, so we've got water. Now let's move on. I like to get the protein bars, guys. You're covered in all elements there. Carbos, sugars, you're covered. So we have that. Now, let's see. We've got this. This is a stainless steel container. I like this for this reason. Got some ramen in there. Got a little thing you can set on your fire to cook it. Okay? What I also like about this is real shiny. So if you were lost for a long time and they had to come after you with a helicopter, what you want to do is split your fingers, get the helicopter in between your fingers, and get the light so it shines in between your two fingers, okay? If the helicopter's in between your two fingers and you're catching that light in between your two fingers, the helicopter just spotted you. Okay, something you can think about. Okay, so we've got food, guys. We've got protein bars and we've got some ramen. Okay. Last thing, heard someone say once that if you're lost, you're down and out, you're hungry, whatever, like a hot sauce can bring you up. Not real sure about that. Either way though, now you've got something to cook in. Another thing, guys, if you're out there, you catch a fish, you may not like, it's just a seasoning, guys. You're lost, you catch a fish, you're cooking it up, you make it taste good. It's gonna make you feel good, trust me. All right, so seasoning, ramen, hot sauce. Last thing to do with food, I found this, I think it's a bacon strainer, but I don't know. It was cheap. It was only like $6. You can boil water out of that, guys, if you run out of your water. I'll just happen to have some coffee packets in there. That would work. That would work great for coffee. Throwing that in. Okay, that takes care of what? Food and fire. Oh, one more thing that was in, sorry. Also, you could cook a fish in this, guys. You could boil fish in that and make a fish stew. But I also like to keep, these are two pretty big pieces of tin foil. So if you catch a fish, you could wrap it up, throw it right in the fire. So I put those right in there. Okay, so we've added that. All right, so now we're gonna move on to shelter, okay? I'm not bringing a tent. I don't plan on getting lost, but if I get lost, I want something to put over me in case it does rain. This is a 9x12 drop cloth. It's a pretty thin plastic. It would work. It will work. So I'm throwing that in there as well. Now this is a great big giant 55-gallon trash bag. I'm not bringing a sleeping bag, okay? But if I get lost, I know if I'm undercover, my body heat inside a trash bag will keep me warm. Kind of like I think they call it a bivy sack, I'm not sure. Going in. One more thing. These are fairly cheap, guys. You can find them everywhere. You can find them at Walmart. You can order them online, wherever you want to get them. Survival blanket. Weighs nothing. Okay. Getting a little heavy. Okay. I don't know what we're going to weigh at the end of this, okay? So let's move on. Oh, shelter, we're still doing shelter. Now I could probably get away with using the twine that's tied on the water bottle. It's not very strong, but I bet I could get away with it. This is a strong twine. Just bring some string with you guys. You never know when you need it. I mean, it'll replace your shoelace, whatever. Another thing I'm gonna bring, I don't know what that is, man. Maybe 10 feet of paracord. Not the best paracord either, but just something else if I need it. That's that. So shelter's done, okay? You got plastic, sleeping bag. Another thing real light to bring with you is a poncho. Those are fairly cheap too. All right, let's move on. This is getting kind of interesting. You don't want to be miserable while hiking no matter what. So I recommend these little bug bracelets and a mosquito net for your head. I mean, I'm almost thinking that would get you lost more than anything. I mean, it's probably not even going to the bathroom that gets you lost. It's going to the bathroom off trail, then getting chewed by mosquitoes and getting all, oh my God, I gotta get out of here, and boom, you're off in a different direction. That's how I would get lost. Okay, guys, another thing I like to go out in the woods with, a whistle. The way is not to throw it in your pocket. It doesn't even need to go in the pack, but I'm gonna throw it in there, okay? Also, something else doesn't need to go in the pack. These little bracelets can save your life, guys. Now, I know, I've never untied it. I know there's something in here. I know it, but I don't care to find out because I don't need it yet. This one's cool. It comes with a little ferro rod right there with a striker. It's got a compass on it. Not even sure if the compass is working right, but it also has a whistle and a lot of paracord. And I bet that's real nice paracord with all the strands in the middle. So something like that, boom, right on the wrist. Something comes along, blow your whistle, scare the shit out of it. All right. Little multi-tool, more so just to help out. I put a snare kit in here, guys. It's just wire, a little piece of candy. And I'll tell you this, if you're catching small stuff, guys, you don't need to go find no wire, no nothing. Go to the fishing section in Walmart and get a 2-foot leader. Boom. You've got a snare. So just a mini multi-tool to help me twist wire and stuff, and a snare kit. Doesn't weigh a lot. Seems like it's getting heavier, guys. I don't know. I could be way over. Am I gonna be way over? Am I gonna be way under? Another thing, doesn't weigh much. Couple spoons, okay. Now, got another container here. Probably, bring a little thing of tissues, guys, just to make it a little more comfortable out there. I have another fishing fire tube right here. Got some bigger stuff in it, I just thought, you want to be prepared. So we're gonna throw that in here. And I've got a knife sharpener. You just never know, guys. And a little roll of electrical tape. Not sure if you need all of this stuff, but you know what? I wanna know. I'm not going camping, I'm going hiking. If I get lost, I wanna know if this is what I need, not my sleeping bag, my pillow, my tent, my little micro stove, whatever, you know, this is it. I don't know, guys. Won't know till it's over, right? Stay tuned. Okay, got this little case. Don't really need the case, but inside I've got hand sanitizer. This is more on the medical part. Some Visine. I would take that no matter what, just because I've been in the woods so many times and I've been poked in the eye, or bugs flew in my eye, or the pollen's awful, you know. Plus sanitizer, guys, that is flammable, will help you start a fire. So we've got our little Visine, keep yourself clean kit right here. And then the other thing I like to do, let me get this in there. Okay, I'm not gonna get that in there. I'll just throw it in like this. Little 100 proof vodka. If you have to clean a wound, guys, you really want to have enough to clean it. So that is to I mean, you can clean it with a hand sanitizer and stuff, but I mean, I wanna pour it right over. So boom, you got that. Take a little allergy medicine, a little first aid kit with the Band-Aids, a little knife, tweezers, a little pair of scissors, some safety pins. Yeah, that's it. You know, take something to pull a tick out. Throw that in there. I fear there's still too much to go, guys. I fear we're gonna be way over the limit from what I wanted to be. I was hoping to stay more towards a single day, but have everything you would need just to survive long enough for them to find you. Okay, let's go on scare tactic mode. If you have the gun, great. If not, no matter what, I do recommend taking a knife, okay? I put orange around all my stuff that I take out in the woods in case, you know, you set that down, gone. You could be so long finding it and you'll never find it, you know? You'll lose your knife, you lose a lot of stuff. So we will, and as you can see, I just tied that on, right? So, not even the right sheath to go to that, but it fits tight. And I can get to it quick if I have to. It doesn't weigh crazy. Oh, I think we're over, guys. Okay, scare tactics still. So you're out there at night, you're feeling a little weird, could be something out there, you don't know. I just heard a branch snap. Oh God, what is it? You get these little things out of the candy machines and out of the little quarter machines, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Well, I put little firecrackers in there. So if I was sitting around the fire, I heard something howl or make a noise and was rather too close for comfort, just throw a firecracker in your fire. It'll most likely scare off what's around you. Something to think about, throwing it in. Another thing you can do, guys, is you can get these online. And what it is a CO2 filled, like just loud bang. Sounds like a gunshot. I recommend getting a few of them. Make sure you know how to operate it. You know, it won't cause harm to you in any way, but I'd hate to have it fail you when you need it. So guys, check that out. Look that up online if you want to order some. Throwing it in. Another thing you can do, guys, is carry a charge two-way. This one, I can't remember how many channels, but Okay, this particular, I don't know if you can see that great, but this particular hand radio has 16 channels. If you were lost and somebody was looking for you, you could at least scan the channels.
Power on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And so on. And then you can, leave it there for a good 30, 45 seconds per channel. Chances are, if somebody's looking for you and they are in your area, you're gonna hear them depending on the radio you have, okay? Throwing it in. Okay, let's move on. Just a few more things, but bag's getting heavy. Little glow sticks, guys. Just more lighting, more comfort, okay? And you could always carry a flashlight. I recommend getting, a bright one. But what I like about a flashlight I'm gonna take is I like to get these ones. See how that extends? Just to make your light wider or pinpoint it. I like these flashlights. I mean, they're not the craziest on being bright, but so with this flashlight here, with all the ones that telescope, guys, you unscrew this, you pop this out, guys. This is a magnifying glass. This will start a fire for you. If your matches get destroyed, get wet, your lighter stops working, whatever you carry stops working, and you still have this, you gotta wait for the sun, but at least you have something. Batteries in the flashlight start working. You can lose the weight or leave it for a marker for somebody to find you. Just don't forget that piece of glass, okay? I mean, even a cheap one, guys, $1 flashlight that telescopes has that magnifying glass in it. Going in. Okay, another thing, just another little knife, nothing special. What I like about this one is, though, that slides in and out. Got your ferro rod on the end. And I blew this in the house. Courtney wasn't happy. It's a very high pitch, loud sound, guys. Very, very high pitch. And this is just something you can find this at Walmart. So yeah, check out your knives that you're buying because you might find little gadgets in them. Throwing it in. Another thing you can take, you don't have to, little tiny axe. You know what I mean? Doesn't weigh much. I'm gonna throw it in for now. That may have to come out. So might this. Wicked tree gear, guys. And you'd hope they'd find you by now before you had to build a house. The woods, but this thing's pretty nasty. I haven't had a chance to use it yet, but I can't wait. I cannot wait. So, I don't know, might not need all of it, but it would sure make being lost easier. Throwing it in, that's another for now thing, guys. The axe and that is just a for now thing. Extra batteries for your flashlight, not a horrible idea, okay? Last items, guys, and this doesn't have to go in the, wear an orange headband. Just be careful of your hunting seasons, guys. They're out there too. Share the woods, it's the way of the law. But orange headband, this one I might pack. Could get cold at night, you're not used to doing that, so Might pack that just to keep your head warm at night. That's it, guys. Oh, one more thing. Oh man, that might be a little heavy, guys. I was hoping it was light. I mean, if it was all packed properly, you'd have plenty of room to put this hoodie in there. So the other thing is, guys, check the weather, dress properly. It gets colder at night. It's colder in the morning. Start your day with a hoodie. Take it off, throw it in the pack, okay? So we're gonna go before hoodie weight. All right. Oh, nervous, guys, nervous. I wanted to stay under 20. I wanted to make a survive, like, if you get lost, don't worry. You're good to go for a few days. So I wanted to turn my pack into a how many ever day I got lost pack. Okay, guys, we're gonna go moment of truth here. All right, we are back at 0. No lock. Let's see what this fish weighs. Oh yeah, it just locked. It just locked. £12.32. The axe and the saw stays, guys. So I don't know what everybody else is taking for hiking, but I'm not taking the kitchen sink and the stove and the refrigerator with me. Plenty of room, guys, in that backpack. If packed properly, you'd have plenty of room to throw your hoodie in. So yeah, definitely take a hoodie in. That's amazing, guys. That's awesome. I was getting worried, lifted it. It just kept getting heavier and heavier and heavier. But that's great. I mean, you could even put the gun in the backpack if you wanted to, guys. You don't have to carry it on your hip. So think about that, guys. We went from 1.8 to 12 point whatever I just said. Anyway, that's my pack. So throughout the summer, when I don't have anything else to give you guys, like the fishing videos and the catch and cooks and whatever else I come up with, we're gonna take this pack out and we're gonna do different scenarios with it. You know? I think people are taking too many necessities with them, is how it's going now. Too many gadgets? I don't know. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. Can't wait to bring you another one, surviving off this bad boy. So stay tuned for that. To all my subscribers, thank you very much. To all my non-subscribers, reach over, tap the subscribe button. All right, guys, till next time, be safe. Go fishing, get outside, guys.